everyone and welcome back to the plot. We have just had a storm over the weekend and yesterday, like 40-mile-per-hour winds, and I'm happy to report that the sunflowers, they're absolutely fine. I'm actually really shocked. Like even the big giant one is still standing up there. The only thing that's happened is my tomatoes. Where are they? They're on the floor. We've got floor tomatoes. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick my poor tomatoes up. I don't think they've snapped, they've just fallen over. Yeah, and I'm going to retie the structure back up. But yeah, everything is fine. Okay, maybe that sunflower is leaning a little more than it was before. But yeah, everything is fine. Ah. I actually can't get any bamboo canes in the ground. The ground is so solid, and we've had rain, so why is this so hard? Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. Red ants, yeah. I think one's gone in my shoe. I am going to start clearing these. I think it's time for them to go, which is a little sad, but they're just not looking good anymore. But I'm hoping there's going to be no red ants in here, because yeah, that really hurt. The calendula are now cleared, and I chopped back a lot of the nasturtium. The nasturtium have really been dividing people lately. I absolutely love them, and I feel like they are a necessity in the garden. They are a sacrificial crop. The cabbage whites love them. They are so pretty. I love nasturtium leaves and the flowers, good for the pollinators. I love them. But they are overtaking this area of the plot. But the thing is, I grew 2 of the tall nasturtium plants last year. Super tall ones that grow about 6 foot or more, and they climb. And those are the ones that seem to have self-seeded absolutely everywhere. And that's why this corner is getting a little too nasturtium heavy. It's those guys. So next year I'm still going to grow nasturtium. I'm going to try and stay on top of pulling out self-seeded nasturtium, and I want to grow only varieties that are bushy and compact. So I think cherry rose and purple empress are more compact bushy plants. Those are the ones I want on my plots. Plus they have pink flowers and purple flowers, not the in-your-face orange and yellow ones, which seem to be popping up absolutely everywhere. Oh no! How on earth? This is ridiculous. This is what? did I miss this the other day? Okay, there is a regular one in here. That's better. Oh dear. Oh, this seems such a shame, but why is it trying to bloom in there? How am I gonna get this? Ugh. Wow. I think the archway's looking bare now. It's really sad. That side is clear and there's no nasturtiums in there. I think I might hold off planting into it because I was thinking snapdragons, but since the calendula had powdery mildew, I don't really want to risk putting snapdragons in here and then they get powdery mildew like immediately. So I'm just gonna wait. Also, there's probably going to be millions and billions of calendula popping up next year. There's so many seeds. This side, well, it has the nasturtiums, and I think it's a lot darker. It's a lot shadier because the two courgettes are the other side. So yeah, I won't be planting anything in there. I'm just going to leave the nasturtiums go. I cut some of the nasturtium back from here because they were growing into the leek bed. And I think I will sort my leeks out next time. So some of them are looking really good, but there's also a little bit of rust, which isn't great. So I think I will remove any rusty leaves, but there's one leek. Oh look, see? Nasturtium seeds are everywhere, but there's one leek here. And it sprouted loads of little baby leeks from it. That's quite a rusty leaf. Yeah, I need to sort these guys out. Oh no. One's gone to flower. I noticed that the climbing courgette has decided to not climb anymore. And it's flopped down there, so I don't know. I might just trim that bit off. But this bit down here, there's quite a few little baby courgettes happening. I don't think there's any massive ones in here. It's so hard to get in. No. Oh. Oh, I think it might have snapped actually. I don't know, or maybe I cut that off. That one's rotten though. Yeah. Probably should harvest some more beans. There are a couple on the arch, but I'm gonna have to carry them home and I've got that giant courgette to carry, so maybe not today. Okay, we're back for a little bit more tidying today. But you know what? I really hate to say this, but it feels a lot like autumn today. Waking up and then going out in the garden first thing, it felt cold, chilly. Yeah, and I think another thing not helping that was I feel like cutting back the calendulas yesterday, it just felt very final, like the end. I know it's a little dramatic, but it just felt, yeah, it just felt very strange. And I feel like a couple of other things look a little worn out at the moment. And it just feels like things are coming to an end. It's gonna be autumn so soon. I'm gonna start by chopping down the comfrey, or at least the front comfrey. Somebody actually said to treat comfrey like a crop. It's a it's a good thing to have on the plot. And yeah, chopping it down, it'll just grow back. I know they're really vigorous kind of plant, but yeah, I was debating for quite a long time to get rid of it, but everyone said to leave it alone. Well, most people have said to leave it alone, and I'm glad. I do like the stuff. The bees like it too. But yeah, I do need to chop some of this down because it's getting a little crazy. I've got more beans to pick as well this afternoon. I'd really like to chop this buttercup stuff up as well, but I'm worried because of the red ants. I had 5 red ant bites on my ankle from that one ant, so I don't know. I don't want to go near. Look at the size of this one. Wow, look at your fuzzy butt. Oh, you're so cute. Like, you're huge. Whoa. No, you're going back in, okay. I can't believe how large this bee is. Oh, it just scratched its butt. Wah! Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Something about red ants. Red ants being here, so I'm a little nervous to chop this stuff back because I don't want to get any more red ant bites. I think my tomatoes need a really good water though. We'll do that as well. I will be treating Comfrey more like a crop, one to harvest regularly so it doesn't get this out of control. It's just such a useful thing, and I know I said that I was going to get rid of it. I didn't mean I was going to get rid of this patch, I was going to get rid of the second patch that has popped up between my 2 plots. I'm going to keep the lot, I'm just going to cut it back more regularly. I actually found some footage of the back of this plot from last year, and I am very proud of myself. I know lots of people seem to think that the back of the plot is still wild and overgrown, but compared to this time last year, I think I've done very well. I'll insert that clip now. But yeah, as you can see, there is a lot going on back there, and it turns out that comfy patch was there all along. I just must have not realised it was there because the amount of nettles and bindweed that was also back there. So we are going to appreciate and utilise this comfrey from now on. So I will be chopping it up and laying it on the new beds over on the second plot, along with any other trimmings and bits of nasturtium and stuff I've cut off. In the end of July tour, I did say that I didn't know what to do about compost area. I still don't know. I haven't sourced any pallets yet, so a couple of suggestions were to actually just keep laying the material on the brand new beds because the soil on the second plot is not good. I had very high hopes of growing in it this autumn, but I think it's just going to need more material, more time to build up that soil. But adding the comfrey and the nasturtium clippings will definitely do it some good at least. So we're just going to keep doing that for the rest of summer and into autumn. Gonna leave that bit by the pond for another day. There's so much bindweed, and I've already pulled that out. Yeah. Bindweed and nasturtium. Anyway, the Comfrey patch is looking a little better now. Not that you can really see. Well, I'll move the piles that I cut off, and then, yeah, we'll see how this area is looking. I'm gonna actually put the Comfrey over on that plot. I'm gonna put it on those 4 beds, the beds that are clear. You might remember that I planted some pumpkins over there. They are, well, there's one still there. The rest have been eaten, which I'm actually quite shocked about because things don't tend to get eaten on my plot, on the OG plot, but yeah, the pumpkins, they were eaten immediately. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, there's 1 pumpkin, so I'm going to take the Comfrey and dump it on those beds. That was not what I was supposed to do. I'm going to attempt to cut some of this back, but it is getting cold. It is actually quite cold. I think I'm going to have to dig this out. Spiders. Oh god. It's a piece of grass. You know what, I don't think I can do this. Maybe I'll wait and get the big scissor thing. Yeah, you know what? On the weekend, I will bring the mower up, the push mower, and try and get this done. Because I don't think I can do it with my hands. Makes me feel queasy. I'm gonna feed the tomatoes with the nettle fertiliser. I don't know how much to put in. That's probably too much. I'll do a bit more. There we go. Maybe I should do 2 watering cans. Yeah, give them a really good soak. You know what? I think I should probably feed those pumpkins because they do not look good. They look absolutely awful. Yeah, I'm going to give them a really good feed, I think. Well, I hope that's enough. Something very crazy's just happened. A man just wandered down and he asked if he could take a picture of some of my flowers, and I said, of course, like these flowers. I'm proud of my flowers. Yeah, he said, oh, I'm here with my wife. She's part of a drawing group. Her group is sketching and I've just come for a wander. So I asked, oh, I'd love to come and see. And I went up and I met everyone in the group and it was such, I'm going to say a cool bunch of people. A really cool bunch of people. So all the people in the group had been retired for like many years, but they all had such amazing jobs and careers. So there's graphic designer, fine artist, another fine artist, and then a professor or a doctor in plant science. And then I also met a violinist and also found out that one of my neighbours is also a famous violinist. I had absolutely no idea, and I had absolutely no idea that there were so many creative people within the allotment site and who hold drawing sessions in their allotments for their friends and their drawing groups, and it was just a very wholesome half an hour or so. So I've had a very nice time. Yeah, a lovely lady who was hosting the drawing session on her plot, and she had a lot of flowers, which is very lovely. But yeah, had such a nice little time. Anyway, I am going to go home now. It's quite late. I need to go home for dinner, but it's been a lovely afternoon at the plot, and it's been even better that I've met such lovely people up here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.